So, you may have noticed it is past Christmas. For me, it's the 26th, but for you, I think this goes up like the 1st of January. First of all, I want to make a gingerbread house because none of my family wanted to. So I got a pack of 2 because I was really hoping that somebody would make one with me, but they didn't want to. So here we are. I paid like $30 for this sucker. So I mean, I'll just do it with you then. You won't mind, right? It's not too late for Christmas. What's this, actually? I just realized there's something on the back. Sweet treat. Oh, it's like a little box. What for, though? Is that for like sharing for other people? Because if so, oh, it's a little bag. Again, while I'm putting the gingerbread house together, I thought it might be fun to kind of go over the 2024 goals. Oh, that's a lot of stuff. So I thought it would be really fun to kind of go through the 2024 goals and like kind of what I want to aim for, I guess, this year. Calling it a New Year's resolution kind of like makes me noisy, you know what I mean? So I think it's just good to call them 2024 goals, you know, rebrand it, makes me feel a little bit better. So I thought it would be helpful to kind of break them down into different categories. So like, for example, I have them under financial, physical, personal growth, and relationships. That seems pretty like, actually, now that I say it out loud, that kind of sounds like a lot. I mean, if we don't hit them, we don't hit them. If we don't work on them, we don't work on them, right? Like, it's good to have goals. It's a good place to start, because I tend to be somebody who starts, who like never starts because like I just don't know where to start. You know what I mean? And these are subject to change. But like for right now, this is kind of what I'm thinking might be a good idea. For physical, that's kind of like the thing that I decided to start with first on my channel, because I don't know if you ever saw my first video that I ever made. Basically, because I stepped out of my comfort zone and I am traveling to a different country to see the one, the only. Taste the West. It just made me rethink a lot of things, and it made me kind of realize that I kind of need to get my shit together. And the thing that I wanted to start with first is my weight. So my weight has always kind of been an issue, right? And so I really wanted to start putting a routine in place to get me like where I need to be. I've lost almost 10 pounds now, which, saying it out loud, it doesn't sound like that much, because I mean, I started in August, but I'm trying to go very slowly. This is not by any means going to be fast results, because I am very much a kind of person where it is so easy for me to slip back into like bad habits, right? And so to kind of stop that as much as I can, it's like very important that I really like work on doing everything in like smaller increments and steps, because the moment I feel uncomfortable with anything, I just like won't do it. I wanted to restart the program that I'm doing right now, which is the Natasha Ocean's cut. I want to do it properly and follow it to the T. And there were some weeks in there that had, I think, like five days a week, which I was not comfortable with doing yet. Okay, here we go. Ooh, I'm scared. Okay. That's sticking, and I'm so shocked. Especially because I definitely did this wrong. This is supposed to go here. This is looking great. And it's standing up on its own. I thought this was gonna be an issue, but looks like I'm amazing. We're gonna let this dry for a second, because I cannot believe this is standing on its own, and I'm scared that once I put the lid on, it's all gonna collapse like a house of cards. So, but yeah, so that's kind of the main thing that I wanna focus on in 2024, is really pumping up how many days I'm working out, ideally every day. Second of all, meal planning. I feel like meal planning is gonna be really important, because right now I've been eating the same breakfast and lunch for 2 months now, I think. October, November. Yeah, 2 months. And I'm starting to get sick of my lunch now. To kind of make it not as mentally taxing, I'm going to sit down and plan month by month my meals and the workout schedule. Because then I have no excuse, right? It's already there. It's already planned out. I just got to do it. Oh my gosh, okay, let's do this. How are we gonna do this? No. Those are my two kind of focuses for 2024 so far. And then once I'm finished with Cut, with that program, then we'll move on to something different. Next one that I want to work on. What we'll do, let's talk about finances. Because I think I had mentioned this one in my very first video too, about doing a no by year, I think, or did I talk about a month? I kind of like the idea of doing every other month, and I'm gonna do the long months. So like every month that has 31 days in it, those will be the ones that I do. So I think doing it every other month will be a little bit easier. Because if I think about it, that's basically like 6 months. I want to continue doing a budget because I started implementing a budget. When was that? Was it September? August? September? I think it was August that I started it. And it actually helped a lot. Who would have thought? To know exactly where your money's going. I'm like afraid to breathe. I feel like as soon as I let go, it's gonna fall. I think I'm going to try this time to do a zero balance budget. I think I saw that on Pinterest somewhere. Somebody was talking about that, where basically like your account is zero every time. You're like every dollar has like a place. But yeah, because when I tell you, girl, I am in debt. I am in debt. And student loans are back now. Okay, moment of truth. Ready? Watch, we have an earthquake right now. I think that's pretty much it for financial. I feel like 2 goals per thing is like a pretty good place to start. It doesn't feel like too much, but it also isn't just like one and done. Personal growth, that's a good one. So with personal growth, I kind of feel like this one is kind of all encompassing, right? The one that I had written down for it though is I would like to read more, like at least like a book a month. Because I love to read. But the problem is I always feel like I don't have any time for it, which isn't true. I don't know why I always think that, because honestly, I have nothing but time. As soon as I clock off from work, all I do is do my little workout that I have scheduled for that day, if there is one, and then take a shower, eat my supper, and then I kind of relax for the rest of the night. So I think that just goes to show that I just don't use my time wisely. But yeah, so that's kind of it that I had for that one. The last one that I have is relationships. I have good relationships, I would say, but I feel like I don't put as much effort into them as I think I do. So I thought, I have 4 relationships that I really care about, right? The ones that are like top tier, I need to like water that plant in the relationship, so to speak, you know, because you gotta, have you ever heard that analogy where it's like relationships are like plants, you have to continuously water them in order for them to grow? Well, isn't that beautiful? Stop it. Come on, look at that. Don't look at that, but like look at this part. Cute. Ooh, is that slipping? No, okay, I just put it on Cricut. Cool. I'll just think about that for the rest of the night. My relationship with my mom. And then the other 2 are relationships with my besties for the resties. Jen, Laura, and Denise. Jen and I already kind of do this, so that's what gave me the idea, but I want to do standing dates. No matter what, like on the 3rd Friday of every month, Jen and I will go out to supper or something. Like we'll have to do something. And for Denise, my friend Denise, I have been friends with her since, 7th grade. For her, she lives in a completely different state. So she's tricky. But I asked her today actually, and I was like, Merry Christmas, bitch. What do you think about having a standing date with me every month? Would you like that? And she was totally down. She thought it was a great idea. So I got one down. Jen and I, like I said, already do this. So now it's just Laura, which I think Laura is going to be the trickier one because she's busy. She has kids and stuff. So it might be a little bit harder for her. This side's a little bit uglier. This side just has more character. What was I saying? Oh yeah, getting Laura. But yeah, so that's kind of what I was thinking for my relationships. Those are kind of important that I maintain, especially too, as you get older, I feel like it gets a kind of harder, you know, because like when you're kids, you guys are all in school or you're all in college or like, you know, you have like one place that you conjugate. So you're seeing them every day. But as you get older, it actually takes effort that you have to put in, you know, you actually have to like schedule things with people and like go out of your way to text them. It's not just like convenient anymore. That sucks, but that's life. That's what old people say. Oh no, where'd that go? I've got limited colors. 5-second roll. Ooh. But yeah, my friends I feel like are so similar minded to me that usually when I come up with these kinds of like harebrained ideas, they're like, yeah, that sounds amazing. Let's do it. So super lucky to have the friends that I do. What's next? Okay, should we do these top bits? I think green would be a good contrasting color. Shut up, that's so cute. Oh my gosh, I'm having so much fun. And it almost looks like they made like wreaths out of this. Oh, I like that. Do I have any more green ones? Exactly 4. Oh, what a dream. I'm pretty excited about this upcoming year. Yeah, because I feel like this year, it wasn't like necessarily a bad year. I mean, a lot of bad things I feel like kind of happened this year and everything. Like, ugh, don't even get me started. Don't even get me started. I feel like for me personally, it was okay. Like it wasn't necessarily bad. It was just kind of here, you know? I started this channel and I got a lot healthier than I already was, which already love that. Perfect. I worked out so much more than I ever have in years. And so I'm like really proud of myself for staying as consistent as I have been. Have I been perfect? No. But I've been worse. Oh, that's not centered even a little bit. But you know what? That's okay. Again, she has character. Yeah, 2023 was very good to me, I feel like. I know like it's really popular to be like, oh my god, this year sucked. It was the worst year I've ever had, you know, but I can't say that. Only thing is like my mom having to get surgery, but it ended up being like a basic surgery, you know, like an everyday kind of surgery. But other than that, like it was fine. Oh, I turned 30 this year. That was fun. I've been trying to eat what was it? Like 1,400 calories. That's hard. I don't know if I can continue doing that. I think it's kind of making it almost like more likely for me to like sway to cheat. I haven't yet, but I want to all the time. And I feel like when I was doing 1,600 calories, I feel like I wasn't constantly thinking about food the way that I am now. Right now, it's like I am waiting for those specific like feeding times, you know, to like I want it. You know what I mean? Like I'm like, gosh, all I can think about is eating. And when I was doing the 1,600, it wasn't like that. I was just kind of like, oh yeah, it's my time now. It's time to eat. You know, like I felt like I was a lot more in control. So, but yeah, so what about you guys? Let's hear about your guys' stuff. Do you have any goals that you want to do? Do you have any programs or workouts that you want to try? Because if so, maybe we can do them together. I'm constantly looking for new stuff because I feel like it's so hard for me to find something that I really enjoy besides just like walking on a treadmill. That's so boring after a while to like, even for film wise. All those months of watching Christine McConnell have done me well, even though she would probably like be making all of this from scratch. Could not be me. Okay, let's work on the ugly front. My dog's looking at me like, you need me to get that for you? Not yet, cleanup crew. Another one bites the dust. I could never be on the Great British Bake Off. So hard. That'll do, pig, that'll do. Wow, this is a lot more time consuming than I thought it would be. So did you guys have a good 2023? Are you looking forward to 2024? Let me know. I love the fresh energy feeling. Like I like that feeling of it being a clean slate, you know? And it's just like fresh and new. It's a new year, new excitements. 2024 also means that my concert's happening finally. I feel like we've been waiting for so long. We really need to start like actually planning because we booked all the basic stuff. We booked like our flights. We booked our hotel. All we need now is like the actual activities because the concert is like only like one little part of it because we're going for like a full week pretty much. And so I'm also really nervous because I asked for the time off and my work still hasn't approved it. So like, what's going on there, guys? Ziggy, what time is it?
It's 4:36 p.m.
Oh my gosh, 4:36. I have literally been sitting here for like an hour and a half. Let's frame out this window. Contractor Emma is on the case. Oh, I missed. Shoot, I'm so fired. Oh, the supervisor's not going to be happy when they see this. Anyway, so what did you guys do for Christmas? While I'm finishing this off, why don't you tell me what you guys did for your Christmas? If you celebrate. If not, like, what'd you do for the holidays? Or did you, like, have time off? Did you at least enjoy your time off if you don't celebrate? Like, what'd you do? That is the ugliest effing window I've ever seen. Okay, let's get this door going. It looks like they just did, like, a lot of stripy stripes. So that's what we're gonna do. Oh, it's kind of hurting my hand. Is that normal? And I'm starting to think maybe it's too hot in my house because they're kind of melty. All right, we're on the home stretch. I think I'm just gonna do this section and then be done because my hands hurt. Golly Wally. Yeah, it's like totally melting. Because it's too warm in my house. Can't handle the heat. Then get out of the kitchen. Okay, I think that's gonna have to be it, you guys. All right, there she is. That's her. We're not going to pay attention to the other side. This side never happened, okay? She is a front-facing camera only. Oh my gosh, I think I'm actually going to be able to do the outro when I'm actually filming instead of after while I'm editing. It is a Christmas miracle. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for sitting here listening to me incessantly babble on about my goals. But yeah, thank you so much for spending the time with me while I do my gingerbread house because nobody else wanted to. Now I understand why, since that literally is like a 2-hour commitment. Totally understand. Totally respect that. Am I still bitter about it though? Yeah. I can't wait to see you in this next year, or I guess technically I am seeing you in the next year because, like I said, this should be going out on January 1st. But let me know some of your goals, and I hope to see you guys next time. Have a good rest of your day. Bye! That gummy totally got stuck in my teeth.